Hey there Titans, welcome to Form Titan Basics. In this video I'll show you how to break your records into tabs and section. So let's start by adding a section. This will be our tabbable section, if you may. So make it a little bit bigger, let's say like this, and give it a name. So we'll call this tab section, and we'll head over to basic, and we'll do enable tabs, and that's the only thing we need to do here. You don't need to add more tabs since we will do it dynamically. Another thing you can do, you can style your tabs. So you can style your tab navigation and set the font and the background. Let's set like a background like so, and it's completely customizable how the tab navigation looks like. Let's continue, and now we're gonna pull in another section, and we'll call this the break section, which will the section that will break into tabs. And we'll head over to advanced and say in a moment we're going to set up the break by. Before then, let's add some text boxes in here. So we'll put a text box, and we'll do let's do first name and last name, and let's do an email, and a phone. So another text box. So that will be a contact object. The next thing we want to put in a couple of hiddens. So we're going to bring in a hidden for, in a moment you'll see how all of these pieces together. This will be the account ID, and the next one will be the account name. Let's map everything, and then we're going to piece everything together. So we're going to set our get, and we're going to add an object and say contact get contacts by account, and let's do execute and form load, and our condition will say account ID is not empty, and let's set a sort order by the account ID, and we'll bring all the records. We'll do 200, and the other very important thing here for this to work, we're going to tell Form Titan what's the idea of the section that we're breaking the information into, and that's your break section. And now the only thing left to do is map the fields. So let's map, we have a first name, we'll map it into the contact's first name, and last name into the last name. We have an email, that will be in our email field, and the phone. And let's do home phone, and now just our hiddens. So we're going to map it into the account ID, and our account name will map into the account ID and set a reference to the account name. And we're all done with the mapping. And we'll save this, and now let's set up our break by. So I'm going to head over to my break section and head over to the advanced and click the break by, and I'm going to select that I want to break the information by the account ID, and use label of break by from. I want the tab to have the label of the account name. And lastly, we're going to select the break by tab mode and select what is our tabbable section, and that's the tab section, the parent section here. And that's it, we're all set. Let's see how it works. So we'll publish this, and here is our information loaded. You notice that Form Titan automatically added a navigation bar here since we have a ton of tabs because we got the information dynamically from Salesforce. So what you end up getting here is for each account, all of the contacts that's related to that account. And again, this is just for the demonstration purposes, and you can use it with any object and anything you would like to use. So we're at United Oil and Gas Corporation account, and we have a bunch of contacts in there. And this is how it's done.